All right, we back. We just watched Will Smith's Emancipation. Thoughts?
I thought it was a clean movie. I thought that Will Smith didn't have to do too much acting, so he could carry the movie. And it was just, it was a mini epic film of just him trying to get to freedom. I liked it. I can't say anything negative about it.
All right, Gene, thoughts?
I think the cinematography on this movie was amazing. You really felt like you were very close to Will Smith and close to what the character actually went through. I think it was a really good movie. I felt emotionally connected to this movie. I thought it was really good.
All right. What you got for us, Chris?
I just thought it was a nice black and white film following our hero Will Smith trying to get to freedom, and it reminded me of The Revenant, some scenes, and yeah, that's really all my takes.
What's your rating?
A solid. Even though it was just a movie about Will Smith, I'm gonna have to give it a 7, just because I just can't remember any of the other cast members.
Puck, rating?
I think it was a 7. It was a good movie. It was great. I'm glad I saw it. But if it was on TV again, this is not a movie that I could ever see myself watching twice. So I've seen it. I'm glad that Will Smith can put out a movie like that, and it can just show some of the true horrors of slavery. And so it's images people need to see. But it was a 7 because it lacks depth in some places, but I can tell that depth was left on the cutting room floor. I can tell that. But so it's but this is a movie. It was already, how long was it?
Too long.
It was already long.
Two long hours.
It was already long. So I enjoyed it. 7.
Jane?
And the twist. Snaps and a twist.
I would actually give this a 5. I mean, I think, as I said earlier, I was emotionally connected to it, but I feel like the story is a story that we've seen 100 times, right? And the story around black trauma and the fact that, yes, it had a happy ending, but it made me think about those thousands of times where there wasn't a happy ending. And I gave it a 5. Yeah, that's where I'm leaving.
Yep, I'm gonna give it a 7 as well. And for the same reasons, just because we've seen all the slave movies, like it was what I kind of expected at the end of the day. He tried to call it a freedom movie. I see where Will's coming from, he had some wins in there, he had some unusual wins, like, he got to kill the dog, he got some wins in there, but it was still just a slave movie.
He took out 90% of the,
it was like Django.
The primary group that was out to get him, so.
I like the black and white too. And the red. They had the red as the highlight color. I thought that was helping.
Hey, and some green. Some green.
Yep.
They threw some green in there.
They did.
Yeah, that's true.
And I thought the colors hit. But other than that, it was just another, it's another slave movie. Shout outs to Will Smith for making another film.
Like I said.
No Oscars here though, I don't
After his shenanigans at the Oscars, he just had to be a slave for 3 hours, and now his career is gonna skyrocket.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna come out, some pretty crazy stuff. Who knows? The kids their careers might take off.
Yeah, but at the same time, Will Smith's allure was that he didn't do slave movies, and now he got one.
I know, that's why they had to use this as like the alright, now you're
Why couldn't Willow and Jalen be in the movie?
Well,
that would have made it horrendous.
Yeah, whole slave family.
Come on, Dad. We can do it.
Come
on, Dad.
After Earth?
No. Jada would have been at the red table.
All right, we out.